銀河鉄道39。
All right, let's read Chapter 4, Volume 12 of Galaxy Express 39. This is the final chapter in this book. All the chapters are quite long. This one is also quite long. This may end up being a four-parter. We'll see how it goes. Nothing to do but get to it. We'll see the title here on the next page. Here's Tetsuro. He's kind of wrapped up, looking outside. 묘に明るいな. Strangely bright, isn't it? It's strangely bright, isn't it? 月の光でもないし. Even the light of a moon not existing. 星が多くなったんだな. Stars a lot have become, haven't they? So there's come to be a lot of stars, become to be a lot of stars, haven't there? Tetsuro, 前の方を見てごらんなさい. Tetsuro, please look in the forward direction. Please look ahead. 前, ahead. いつも見てるけど. I'm always looking, but. Wow! Okay. No, and there we go. Andromeda! It's Andromeda. So they've been kind of in between the galaxies for some time now. And apparently now they're even closer to Andromeda. So here we go. That's the splash page for Chapter 4. And we see the title here is Jikanjo no Kaizoku. Jikanjo no Kaizoku. Pirates of the Time Castle. Time Castle Pirates. So there we go. Pirates. So there we go. Tetsuro, and presumably this is Meitaro responding. Let's zoom in a little bit to see what she's saying. So, that's right, indeed. Daiuchu to Andromeda. It's the giant space island Andromeda, giant galaxy Andromeda. I don't think Uchu to formally means. Yeah, okay, that's not like a formal term for a galaxy. So she calls it a giant space island, Andromeda. Gingake ni hitsuteki suru daiseiun. Chikyu kara no kyori yaku 200万光年. Okay, so in relation, or I guess with respect to the Milky Way, with respect to the galaxy, the Milky Way, Hitsuteki. I'm not familiar with this. Is it Hiteki? Comparing with. Yeah, okay, so comparable. It's comparable to the, or it's a great galaxy, a large galaxy that's comparable to the galaxy, to the Milky Way. Hey, Blam, how's it going? Thanks for lurking. Chikyu kara no kyori. The distance from Earth is about 210,000 light years. So, hyakuman. One hyakuman is a million. So, ni hyakuman here would be 2 million. About 2 million light years from Earth. Okay. And I guess it's study time here. Showa 24年頃の天文年間だと75万光年、それが30年代になると140万光年、50年代では200万光年。Okay. So Showa 24. That's the Showa 24. Is 1950. Okay, so, and a Tenmon Nenkan. This is like astronomy. Tenmon. Yeah, astronomy. Astronomy Nenkan. What would that be? Yeah, an annual publication, an almanac. So an astronomy almanac or an astronomy annual publication in 1950, Showa 24, around that, 750,000 light years. And that thing, I guess, in 30 years when it becomes, so what would that be, 1980? No. No. Showa 30. So then that would be 1956. So then in 1956, it became, I guess, 140 man, 1.4 million light years. And then in Showa 50, which would be what, 1976? As for that, it became 2 million light years. Okay. So apparently, right, there's been an estimate of how far away Andromeda, and he's just remarking that it got further and further away. So no ato mata 100万公演に修正されてわけがわからず. And then that thing later, again, to 1 million light years, correction was done. Shusei. Yeah, amendment correction was done. And the reason, like, not understanding. I'm not understanding the reason. 人類の測定法が不安定で仕方がなかったのよ。Okay, 測定法. Methods of measurement. Humanity's methods of measurement were unsteady, unreliable, unstable, and there was nothing they could do about it. もっとも宇宙では100万光年や1000万光年の誤差は取るに足りない距離だから、おおむね200万光年でもいいわ。Okay. All the more, as for in space, 1 million light years and 10 million light years. As for the difference, gosa, measurement error. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. Yeah, so as for the measurement error between, like, again, 1 million light years and 10 million light years in space, all the more, toru ni taranai. This is an expression. It's like, nai. No, toru ni. Tarinai is of little importance, trivial, or worthless. Distance it is. So all the more, as for in space, as for the calculation error between 10 million light years and 1 million light years, it's of little importance, distance. Omune. in general, even 2 million light years is fine. Okay, she's rationalizing, I guess, why the distance was difficult. 200, oh boy, now we're getting the precise reading here from Shashou-san. 228万3856光年. So what would this be? 2,283,856 light years. 銀河鉄道の地図上の距離は as for the distance of the Galaxy Railway's map, そうなっております。はい。It becomes that way. That's what it says. Indeed. 正確なの? Is it accurate? Is it correct? 正確? Yeah. Is it accurate? 銀河鉄道は嘘は申しません。As for the Galaxy Railway, or as for the Galaxy Railway, as for lies, I guess do not say. They do not speak lies. 多分, probably. 多分ね. Probably, huh? And he laughs. All right. Andromeda ka? Andromeda, huh? 肉眼でこうやって見るとすごい大星雲だな. With the bare eyeball, this is like literally with the meat eyeball. I'm going to guess that's like with the bare eyes or with the naked eye. Yeah, with the naked eye. Wikipedia says 2.5 million. Hey, there we go. Much more accurate now. Surely that's correct. With the naked eye, doing it this way when looking. So like basically when being able to see it this way with the naked eye, it's an incredible large galaxy, isn't it? いろんな進化の段階の生命体が数限りなく生きている大星雲. Okay. Various evolved levels of living life forms, or life form bodies, life forms, without limit, living giant galaxy or giant space star cloud. So it's just kind of remarking at it. It's a giant space cloud or star cloud, giant galaxy where there's living without limit life forms of various levels of progress or evolution. Andromeda. He's looking at his past. We've seen this plenty of times, right? Earth, Andromeda. That's his name written on there. Mukigen, without, it's like an unlimited commuter pass. Let's see. あの中に機械の体をただでくれる星があるのか? So inside that machine body for free, being able to receive planet exists, huh? Or there's one existing. A planet is existing. We're able to receive for free a machine body inside Andromeda. もうじきなのかいメートル? Will it be soon? Is it soon? Momentary meitaru? Like, let's see. We're on volume 12 and there's 18 volumes, so no. その前に惑星ヘビメルダへ降りるわ. So like before that, to the planet Heavy Melder Meruda. To that, we'll get off. We're going to get off at Heavy Meruda, that planet before then. Or maybe like first. Heavy Meruda, Heavy Melder. あらゆる空間軌道が一点に集まる宇宙の大分岐点です。Okay. あらゆる。あらゆる is all or every. Every space railroad, every space railway, iten to one point collecting space daibun kiten. It's a big, a kiten. This isn't like a junction crossroads. Okay, so Heavy Melder is a giant crossroad, a giant junction of space where, I guess, collects to one point these space railways, all of them. That's a lot of railways. 停車時間は We finally get it. 停車時間は1週間と26分 or 4分. So, as for the train stopping time, it's 1 week. 1 week and 24 minutes. Wow. そこを通り過ぎると、銀河鉄道の完成圏はアンドロメダ側へ移るというわけ。Okay. 通り過ぎる is to pass beyond. Yeah, to pass through. So when you pass through that place, presumably Heavy Melder, when passing through that place, the galaxy railways, this is like authority. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Kansei Ken. Yeah, they're... Ooh. The Ken is authority, power, rights. So maybe we want Kansei. Yeah, control authority. As for the control authority of the Galaxy Railway, when going beyond that point, to the side of Andromeda, it transfers. That's the reason. Okay. So this is, I guess, will be important. Heavy Merida made wa ginga kei nai tsumari. Okay, so Heavy Melder, or as for up until Heavy Melder, it's, I guess, like considered to be inside the Milky Way, the galaxy. The Milky Way galaxy. Tsumari, what that means is, 地球の管理局の指示に従って走ってるけど、what that means is Earth's like administration office. 管理局, yeah, the Earth's administration bureaus control, like it follows and runs. Shiji is going to be control, instruction, designation, and shitagate is to obey. Shitagao, yeah. Obeying the jurisdiction, the rules, and runs by that of Earth's administration office. If it's under the Milky Way galaxy, within that. That's right. Andromeda is the final destination for the mechanical body. Somewhere in there is a planet where apparently he can receive for free a machine body. Heavy Merida o dereba. When or if leave Heavy Melder, Andromeda no kanri kyoku no shiji de hashiru toyo wake. The reason is it becomes running through the controller jurisdiction of the Andromeda Administration Office. Ioio Andromeda area dawa. And I guess like various Andromeda areas. Area. Io. Oh no, finally. Yeah. All the more, or finally at last, it's the Andromeda area. So they're hammering home the idea that they are finally transitioning from being in the Milky Way jurisdiction and everything to the Andromeda jurisdiction. アンドロメダのその冠曲があるのが機械の体をただでくれる星 and Andromeda's administration office existing, or like the administration of office of Andromeda existing, that meaning a machine body being able to receive planet, ... So, indeed, that's right. She kind of pauses there. Heavy melter はエネルギーのいるところだから何か食べておいた方がいいわ、哲郎。Okay, so, let's see. Heavy melter, as for heavy melter, it's an energy necessary place. It's a place that needs energy. エネルギーのいるところだから。And so, therefore, something eating like in advance direction is good. We should eat something in advance, Tetsuro. Okay. Wait, did I miss? I did not miss a page. We're going right into this. Yaro teme bukorosu do. So you jerk, I'll kill you. Goo. Ita. Ow. Teme, nande ore no kao o mita? You, why looked at my face? Why did you look at my face? Uruse, shut up. Korose, kill. Itemae, you. Actually, itemae, we don't see it. Itemae. What is going on here? That's a lot of just like boots. Okay. Yamero. Stop. Nome. Drink. Hey. Huh? Ugu. Glug. Omae mo skoshi hayai kana? You also. It's a little bit early, isn't it? It's a little bit early. Hayai can mean fast, soon, or early. Hayakunai. It's not fast. It's not early. No idea what's going on here. Fight broke out. Strange person giving people things to drink. Surely that's not dangerous. And then saying, you also, it's a little bit early, a little bit soon, isn't it? And he's saying, it's not early, it's not soon. Soka naraba yare. I see. If that's the case, then do it. Oh, maybe it's an alcoholic drink. So too soon, too early. He's like too young, maybe. Goku. Glug. I think that's a hue. Kuchi ga hiji kaji da. My mouth is fire. Mega kajida. Eyes are fire. Nodo ga hara ga. Is that Taiyo? That would be funny, but that's not what it is. What is that? I can't read what that character is. Oh, Cho. Daicho ga kaji. Kaji. Daicho. Oh, large intestine. The colon. So yeah, the throat, the stomach, the large intestine, the colon, it's fire. A fire. Andromeda no mukou gawa no wakusei Siren no Ramu Shuda. Oh. This is not Tetsuro talking, it's the stranger. Andromeda no mukou gawa no wakusei Siren no Ramu Shuda. Uchu de ichiban tsuyoi sake da zo. Okay, so it's a rum alcohol of the planet Siren on the side facing Andromeda. In the Earth or in space, it's the #1 strongest alcohol. Sono uchi nondemo heiki ni naru. As soon as even when you drink it, it becomes calm composure. Oh no. Sono uchi nondemo. Even if you drink it sooner or later, it'll become calm or composure. Yeah, eventually, sooner or later. Yeah, he did chug it. So yeah, sooner or later, eventually, even if you drink it, it'll become calm composure. In other words, you won't have that reaction eventually. Ore ni wa mizu no you na mono da. As for to me, the manner of water thing. It's so like for me, it's kind of like water at this point. Anata mo nomu ka ne? You also will drink, won't you? Of course. Omisore shita o tori kudasai. Omisore shita. Omisore. Oh. I did an overlooking. I did a fail to recognize. Otori kudasai. He's saying please, or this person saying please overlook. No. Please pass through. Please go by. I'm not sure what otori means as a request, but he says, again, this person, we don't know who it is. Omisore shita. I did an overlooking, failed to recognize. He's talking about her. She's just like, whew. Maybe this is like, please pass on through. I don't know. Anyway, okay. And notice, I guess the jug is empty now. Koko kara kono sawagi desu mono ne. Heavy melda wa taihen na tokoro yo. So from this place, or from this point, it's this sort of a big uproar. It's this big uproar, you know, like a big noise. Like things are going to be raucous like this. Heavy melder. As for that, it's a difficult, a terrible place. Meitaru. Ana no heiki nonjatte. So meitaru, calmly drinking that much, or that way, calmly drinking. He's like, Watashi wa daijoubu yo. As for me, it's fine. いろんなお酒を飲んだ経験があるから。Various sake drinking or alcohol drinking experiences exist. That's why. So I have a lot of experience drinking alcohol. 俺もいっぱい飲めば強くなれるだろうか。I also a lot if drink strong being able to come, I wonder. So I wonder if I'll be able to become stronger if I drink a lot too. A little bit of an odd message, but hey, let's go. 慌てなくてもいいわ. Even if you're not hasty, it'll be fine. You don't have to be hasty. You don't need to be in a rush. Good. So, damn it. They've got their guns out. Okay, I'm sure nothing horrible will happen here. いちいち腹を立ててたら、長生きはできないぜ。Ichi. One by one. If getting angry, Ichi here would be like maybe like everything. Like if you're getting angry at everything. Yeah, so Ichi can mean one by one, like separately, but it can also mean like every single time or every single event. So if getting angry every single time, as for a long life, it won't be possible. But like, so there's this guy and he is there, but あれは誰だろう? As for that thing or as for that person, who could it be, I wonder? そのうちわかるわ. So again, そのうち, eventually sooner or later will understand. So you'll understand soon enough or sooner or later. Okay. まるで知ってるみたいだね. It's as if seeming to be familiar, isn't it? Heavy metal には知り合いがいっぱいいるわ. As for in heavy melder, acquaintances many exist. Beef 的2つとパンとご飯と. So she's ordering. So beef tech 2 and then bread and rice. Insecta wine and insector wine. We saw the insector at that planet with the little grubs that ended up being laid on the train and dying in space, right? There's the steak, the beef tech. Oof. Tetsuro. 覚悟をしてなさい. So, like, do preparations. Do preparations. This is kind of a polite request. Get ready. ヘビメルダーで私が帰らなくても、39に戻らなくても. Okay. On heavy melder, even if I don't come back to the 39, even if don't return, 一人で食べを続ける自信があるわね. Alone, travel continuing to do confidence exist, doesn't it? So, on heavy melder, even if I don't return or I don't come back to the 39, the confidence exists to continue traveling alone, doesn't it? Self-confidence, jishin. 一人で alone. あなた一人でね. Yes, you alone, you know. 私はヘビーメルダーでしなければならないことがある. As for me, on heavy melder, things must do exist. There are things that I must do that exist. Yeah, that's the best way to do that. どうしてもしなければならないことが. And then again, things that must do no matter what. どうしても。僕も手伝うよ. I also will help, you know? Like I can help. いいえ、これは私が自分でしなければならない大切なことよ. So, no, as for this or as for these things, I'm the one alone must do important things. So there are important things that I must do alone. Okay, suddenly, huh? 背中にも目をつけておけよ. Also to the back, I guess, like keep an eye out. Keep an eye out on your back also. 目をつけて. Yeah, have an eye on your back also. And the okay there is like in advance or on purpose. そうではないと. That way if it not existing. So if you don't do that, ヘビメルダーを生きては出られないぞ. As for living, will not be able to depart from heavy melder if you don't do that. So you won't get out alive if you don't keep an eye on your back. If you don't do that. Okay. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Even splitting this chapter up into 4, we're still 4 pages away from the quarter way pause point. This chapter is that long. あなたはヘビーメルダーでゆっくり話をしよう. As for you, on heavy melder, slowly, leisurely, try to speak or do stories. Oh, I guess maybe like let's talk. Let's talk at leisure on heavy melder. お前が生きていればな. You, if you're alive, you know. Dot, dot, dot. Oh, look at this. Okay. So Tetsuro sees this person has a gun. It's got a skull and crossbones on it. Remember the title. あの人の銃は. As for the gun of that person, 僕のと同じ戦士の銃. With mine, it's the same warrior's gun. So he's saying like it's the same warrior's gun as me. これと同じ銃は宇宙に4丁しかないといつか. Okay. With this, as for a gun, that's the same with this thing. In the universe, 4丁, it's only 4丁. What is cho as a counter here? A counter for guns. Well, there we go. There's only 4 guns. Or maybe shikanai to. If there's only 4 guns in the universe that are the same as this gun, then when itsuka, they haven't really brought up that whole thing about the history of the gun in a while. So I guess maybe we'll see a little bit more about this. Can I actually get a thing for cho here? There it is. Counter for sheets, no. Counter for blocks of tofu, no. Counter for spades and guns. Long, thin, narrow things such as guns, scissors, ink sticks. Okay, anyway, sorry. Captain Hardoku, Captain Harlock. Queen Queen Emeraldus, Queen Emeraldus, 僕ともう一人, so Captain Harlock, Queen Esmeralda, and with me, one more person. Or one more. するとあれは, therefore, as for that thing, or as for that person, dum dum, dum, beep beep beep, wah, zoom. Or is that zushin? I don't know. Oh, gwon, gwon, gwon. Guess there's like things going off here. Okay. Whoops. Sorry, we get a whole page here as the train is heading into a planet. More of those gwon, 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 gwon. It's a very pockmarked planet there. Te ara na kange ne. No, kange. Something about a rough welcome. Te ara is like a wild hand. Violent rough. Unfortunately, te arai means washing one's hand, like the bathroom. And te ara means violent or rough. So don't confuse those. And then kange, ge there is the kanji that means to welcome or to receive. So kange is going to mean to welcome. Yeah, welcome reception. So a rough welcome, isn't it? A rough reception. Wakusei heavy melder dawa. It's planet heavy melder. Heavy melder. Heavy melder. Muchakucha desu. It's, I guess, I'm assuming this is the Shasho-san talking. It's crazy. こんな関係の仕方なんてありませんよね. It's crazy. This sort of a welcome doing or whatever does not exist, you know? It's crazy, again, like there's how they could be doing this sort of a welcome. Okay. Toreira Bunki Ten. Trader Junction. We saw Bunki Ten already referring to heavy melder. So Crossroads Junction. So a trader crossroads. それはあらゆる空間軌道が一点に集まる宇宙の大分岐点. We saw all these before. As for that thing, meaning the trader junction, every space railway into one point collecting space giant junction. So it's a giant crossroads in space that collects to one point every space railway. All right. And we got one final page. I was guessing because there's just a bunch of these like transition pages here. So yeah, let's see what we get here. Here's the train coming in. 旅する者が一度は必ず遠すぎるところ. Okay, so traveling people, as for one time, without fail, passing through place. So again, talking about the junction, it's a place that people pass through without fail one time if they're travelers. 自由と無法の渦巻く大フロンティア. like a freedom and lawless. Oh, Uzumaki. Whirling large frontier. A giant frontier, a large frontier where, like, I guess, swirling with lawlessness and freedom. Oh, there's the train coming in. And we get yet another strange panel where Meitaro is crying, thinking about something. Toreira. Toreira bunkite no aru wakusei hebi merudae chikazuku to. So when approaching to the planet Heavy Melder, where exists the trading junction, nazeka Meitaro no hyōjō wa shizumi. Why, as for Meitaru's expression, does it sink? Kuroi fuku no sei ka? Is it the fault of black clothing? Marude so shikiniku yo na sugata ni mieru. It's visible as the form of, like, going to a funeral. Talking about Meitaru in her black clothes. She looks like she's going to a funeral. Marude. Meitaru ga sotto namida o nagashiteru no ni. Even though, Meitaru, even though she's quietly flowing tears, gently or quietly flowing tears, Tetsuro wa ki ga tsukanai. As for Tetsuro, he didn't notice. Okay. That is where we're going to pause. We get, like, what looks to be another introduction, or maybe it's more about Trader. Sorry, the junction. Actually, let's go ahead and read this page too. We'll get it out of the way now, since we're continuing to talk about this planet. There we go. You can see it a little bit better there. Again, we get kind of a repeat of the same words. Tereda bunkiten. Oh, maybe we are supposed to come back. This is a reminder, but let's go ahead. Tereda bunkiten, sore wa arayuru kukan kiro ga itten ni atsumaru uchu no dai bunkiten. Tabi suru mono ga ichido wa kanarazu tori sugiru tokoro, jiyu to muho no uzumaku dai frontier. That's all the words we already saw previously, just summarized. So this was supposed to be like the pause point and picking up again to remind the reader where we were. So let's pause there. Again, this is going to be like a 4-parter. This is, we are about 4th way through the chapter, and I think it continues in volume 13, so it's actually even longer than that. But we'll continue there next time.